So what is life like for the medical staff battling Ebola in West Africa? What is it like to treat those infected with the virus and risk your life saving others? Well, no one knows it better than Cao Guang, a member of a Chinese medical assistance team in Guinea, who was kept in isolation for 21 days after showing symptoms of the disease. And here's his story.
March 17th began as a normal day in the local hospital where Cao Guang was working in Conakry. All that changed when a patient arrived requiring immediate medical attention.
I saw that the patient's eyes were bloodshot. His gastric fluids looked deep brown. Usually after a shot, patients stopped bleeding. But this patient just kept on bleeding. The bedsheet was soaked in blood.
The patient died on the second night, as did 4 of his relatives. The local doctors and nurses who initially treated him also started having fevers. A few days later, the patient was confirmed to have died from Ebola. Immediately, all medical staff who came in close contact with him, including Cao, were put into isolation. During that time, the number of deaths from Ebola in Guinea rose to 59.
There's not much of a report mechanism here. There's no special infection unit in the hospital where I work, and the hospital lacks adequate equipment. Sometimes we don't even have scrubs to wear during surgery.
While in isolation, Cao began posting updates on his situation on his microblog account. But not long after, a devastating news came.
Today, I have to tell you very sad news. My colleague Dr. Gasimel and another nurse in our department, Madame Camera, have died after contracting Ebola at work. Gasimel had many unfulfilled wishes. He wanted to study in China. He wanted to provide a better life for his wife and children, and he wanted to further improve as a surgeon.
Cao's time in isolation was spent fearing for his life and those around him. But the support from his colleagues and many netizens at home gave him courage, as did the thought of his wife and child waiting for him to come home.
Something left me really moved today. My wife told me that when she was telling my story for the past few days to my 10-year-old son, he couldn't help crying. I was really touched. My son has grown up.
Finally, on April the 14th, after 21 days, Cao Guang's time in isolation ended. Cao wrote on his microblog account, "I know now that being alive is a beautiful thing." Afterwards, Cao carried on with his job. A netizen commented on Cao's account saying, "Some people are saving the world where you cannot see." Cao responded that he was just doing his job. Wu Haojun, CCTV.